brothers and my sisters, this evening I come to us with just a simple answer to a question that is coming up every now and then. Whom do you think you are? Who are you making yourself to be to speak that way? I just want to say that I don't find people having a problem believing that Paul should speak the way he spoke, or Peter should speak the way he spoke, being an apostle in his days. I don't find people having a problem also with David speaking the way he spoke and declaring things from God the way he did. I don't find people having a problem with Abraham, with Moses, with Isaac, with Jacob, when they decree things that are so divine and things that are coming from God. But I've realized that it is upon the men of God to believe that God has chosen them and sent them to the world. If you fail to believe that, you will take a walk through the journey of life and find yourself not becoming that which God ordained for you to become, and you find yourself missing out from your place where you should speak and declare the oracles of God, whether the gift is of wisdom, of knowledge, of speech, of a good heart, or it is among the gifts of the Spirit or the offices. You are the only one who knows who you are. Don't ever think that we know who you are. I am a heavenly man. I saw Jesus with my own eyes. When I was 12 years of age, he appeared unto me once. He spoke clearly unto me once. He sent his angel in his glorified form to rescue us from a danger that I believe would have killed us. I have brushed shoulders with death so many times, but I'm a dead man. I cannot die again. That is why boldly I can say whatever I say. And nobody, and I repeat, nobody is able to determine when my life comes to an end or when my life should progress forward. I am like the wind. No one knows where I'm coming from or where I am going to, for no one knows the Son except the Father who sent him. I want you to understand that the heavenly man discerns all things, but he himself cannot be discerned by anyone. I want you to understand that God is come to this nation, and for sure you shall have a great testimony that God has come to Kenya. And when he enters into any country, he has entered into the world. And because I know beyond any reasonable doubt that Jesus is here, he has come, he will manifest himself mightily. He will prove that he is not a passive God, but he is a real God who knows and who plans the affairs of this world. I want you to know that as we come to you, we do not come to you as human beings. No, we are not. I come to you as a son of God. That means something. I'm not a son of my Father, the one that people know. I am a son of my heavenly Father. My brothers in the flesh, my sisters in the flesh, cannot understand who this is, because a different person is here from the one they grew up with. A different person from the one that you have been knowing all this while. is here, and Jesus is come into the world. Favor upon this country is inevitable. Forces, powers of darkness, soothsayers, witches, devil worshippers, Freemason people, they will not stop what God is doing in this nation. God has begun a work that shall not be stopped. It doesn't matter how much we have seen the false prophets in this country, or how much we have seen false apostles, or false teachers, false pastors. This time, God is going to wipe away that grouping and is going to introduce to this nation true ministers of the gospel for this generation. Keep watching, because as God is doing this, many shall be laid off. Many shall be killed by the force and the power that is coming with the wave of the power of God that is hitting this nation. Every witch that is active in Kenya, over the space of this nation, in the cities of our country. And so, as I said, every witch and power that is working, trying to derail the purpose of God in this nation, listen and listen good, you are going to be defeated. Jesus is raising up a generation of true ministers of the gospel that is not going to be challenged by any power. Every soothsayer and every diviner in this nation, especially in the city of Nairobi, get ready. God will sweep you away. I'm pained sometimes when I see diviners posing themselves as servants of God, even to an extent of having the topmost politicians God to be prayed for by them, and yet they are diviners. They never heard from God. They never came from where we came from. But they have posted themselves as ministers of the gospel, and they are deceiving many in this country. But when the wave of the revival and force of God comes, they shall be exposed and they shall be judged, not by God, but by us who are coming in the name of the Lord. And when we speak, God has spoken. When we decree, God has decreed it, and it shall come to pass without delay. God bless you as you look forward to seeing what God is doing in our nation. God bless you.